finished our first batch of tests, and we decided that like it'd be a good idea to film really quickly before we have to get back to studying.
Yeah.
We're still at school right now, but do you like the outside location?
I think
it's a really nice day
It's really
today.
warm and it's really beautiful. And today we got boba tea, so it's relevant. It's still relevant.
Okay. Today we are here with our wrap up for April. It's more of like a wrap up of shame because we barely read anything.
We got in a really bad reading slump for a week and a half.
Well, like, okay, we had spring break, and that was like we just didn't do anything.
Yeah.
And then school started again, and then we read like a book, and then we fell into a slump, and that was just it just went on for like 2 weeks until like literally last weekend, and we got into reading again.
Yeah.
Really sad. So the first book I finished this month was Lola and the Boy Next Door. As we promised in our April TBR, this is the very first book we read, and we finished it basically the night we uploaded our April TBR, which because we were already like almost finished with it, and we liked it for the most part.
Yeah, we gave it 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads, and we like Lola and the Boy Next Door better than Anna and the French Kiss. Not that we didn't like it like Anna and the French Kiss. We're really enjoying the entire series as a whole, and we really can't wait to see what Isla has in store for us.
And then the next books we read after Lola were not what we said that we would read in our TBR because we had trouble sticking to it. The first book I read is Rebel Belle. Oh no, it's what? No, it's not. It's Rebel Belle by Rachel Hawkins, and overall I really like this book. It's the book that got me out of my book reading slump. Like I stayed up to 2 in the morning on a Saturday night reading this when I should have been writing an essay. I gave this book a 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. Overall, the plot wasn't the best in my opinion, but I really love the characters. They're really witty and funny, and I love how Rachel Hawkins integrate even supporting characters into the plot. Like they're not just side characters; they actually play a big role in the overall story. Yeah, Anna's turn.
So the book that I read, one of the books that I read myself this month was Stargirl by Jerry Spinelli. I initially picked this up because I bought it at a half-price bookstore, and it was in really good condition. I didn't really know anything about it. I saw it all the time, and I hadn't really tried middle school books yet, and so I was like, hey, I'll give it a shot. And so a couple weeks ago, I sprained my ankle falling down the stairs, and I decided to pick this up since it's pretty short, and I read it in a couple hours, and it was really good. It kind of, the beginning reminded me of Eleanor and Park, but since I haven't read very many middle school books, I don't really have anything to really compare it to. I give it 3.5 out of 5 stars. I think I just put 3 out of 5 on Goodreads, but it was a pretty good read overall, and it was a really fast. As you can tell, it's only about 150 pages.
So the last book I read this month was Why We Broke Up by Daniel Handler, and this is the book I bought right after my book buying ended. I was really excited to read this book because I'm a huge fan of Lemony Snicket, Daniel Handler. Like I love a series of unfortunate events, and I couldn't wait to see what he had in store with this book and it's like a different not genre. It's YA, so I wanted to see how he dealt with that genre, and yeah. So I really liked the main character, Min. I thought she was interesting, and I liked how she really loved films, and I liked that this book was written in a form of a letter to Ed, the guy she broke up with, and yeah, it was good. I don't know what else to say about it except I really liked it. Oh, and I gave it 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. Oh yeah, I forgot a thing. So Anna is also reading this book right now, so we're planning in a couple of weeks after we're done testing and everything, we're gonna do a more in-depth review of this book because we really like this book and we really like Daniel Handler, so yeah.
So I decided to pick up I'm the Messenger by Marcus Zusak. It was the very first book that I read by him, and I didn't really know what to think going into it, but I realized that he addresses really heavy topics, but he does it in such a unique way that you just kind of want to keep on reading. Although some of the characters were hard to relate to since we are teenagers and the main characters in here are 19 and 20, it was still really interesting to read from that kind of perspective. Currently Vivian is reading this book, so we kind of do a flip-flop thing, and hopefully we'll have a more in-depth
book review.
Thank you. An in-depth book review on both I Am the Messenger and Why We Broke Up After Testing.
And so, so that's all we have for our April wrap-up. More like an April wrap-up of shame because we didn't read a lot.
Right after our book buying ban, we immediately used some gift cards to purchase some new books. So hopefully we will have, once they arrive, we will be able to film a book haul and a May TBR, and we'll get that up as soon as we can, time permitting, testing, all that kind of school-related business. So
That's all we have today. So
yes.
Thank you.
Yay,
Bye.
bye. There's a lot of ants on you.
Good, because they think I am tree.
Okay, begin. Turn the camera. No, you need to turn the camera. I'm gonna be like.
I don't want to lay down. There are ants. No, Bubba. Wait.
They're all
I'm my
ants in your.
This should just go at the end screen.